On a lighter note, my favorite part of the day is breakfast. Always will be breakfast. And Chef Goodness is in the house with a platter for us. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You brighten up our morning, and I know today starts on a bit of a downer, but I'm glad we have you. So yeah,
Thank you,
the
sir.
ray of sunlight and the shine which
Thank you.
brings
Thank you.
strength to our bellies. What are we having for breakfast today?
So we have our three-course meal as normal. So we have our starter, our main dish, and our dessert.
I can't wait to try it. I
Yeah.
know Chef Tenda will be joining you. Where are your medals? You know, you need to wear your medals every week so we can
Oh,
show that we have an award-winning chef. Or maybe we'll
okay.
just get a big placard put behind you.
Okay, next time I'll put it
For
on.
me, I can't wait to taste the food.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. You're now on the breakfast segment of the weekend show where we address the most important thing after a good life, which is good food. As usual, we have our returning chef, our resident chef of the month, Chef Goodness in the house. Good morning. Welcome back to the weekend show.
Thank you
Chef
very
Goodness,
much.
whenever I see you in the studio, I'm always happy. There's this song that always comes to my mind. Goody, goody. So, welcome back.
Thank
So, can you
you.
tell me all that is going on here? Because there's so much. There's starters, there's main dish, there's desserts, there's drinks,
Yeah.
there's fruits. Can you
Yes.
tell us about all of these, please?
Okay. Good food is good health. When you eat a right food, it keeps you going.
And good food is good business
This
as
is
well.
also a business, my dear. So we have a lot of dishes here, and they're all healthy, and they are all in a given proportion.
Right.
So when you talk about what is balanced diet is a combination of all the classes of food coming together in a given proportion. So anytime I want to prepare food for myself, for my kids, for my husband, for my client or family member, I always make sure that I work with that 6 classes of food. There is vitamin, there is there is a protein, and there is carbohydrate, there is fat, because all of them has their own functions.
Yes.
So I always consider that in all my meals. So we have today we have mice meat fried rice with our seasoned egg with parsley.
Wow.
So that's a mice meat fried rice. It's not
I
been
like the way
cooked.
you garnish the eggs. It's looking
I love
so
veggies. I
appetizing.
love veggies so much. I love veggies. So we have our chocolate pudding
Wow.
and with strawberry toppings.
Wow.
Then we have our dudu
A
with
skewered
veggies.
dodo with
Yes,
vegetable.
with vegetables.
Wow.
Then we have our samosa and spring roll. We have our corn dog. We have our rich fruit cake, our chapman, our puff puff, and different varieties of bread, and our pineapple juice. Then we have our fruits, which is very good. After taking your meal, you take the fruits to make it comes down and digest. So I always urge people to always eat right and also eat food that are wholesome and fresh, because you, instead of buying baje, it's better that you buy a fresh and wholesome food. Instead of buying food, okay, because of the way things are going on in the country now. Sometimes, anytime I go to the market, you see what people are buying. Now you feel bad because of the way things are. I pray that God will help our government to help us in terms of the way things are going, because if you go to the hospital right now, a lot of sickness is everywhere. People are trooping in there. People are dying on a daily basis based on what they are eating.
Right.
Because once they eat something like, for example, I was sharing with somebody last week about a baji tomato, that there's some microorganism inside that tomato.
Worms and all
Yes.
that. Right.
So the more you cook it, the more it multiplies.
Right.
You see, the more it increases. So, and once the person take it, it will go and form a lot of sickness inside the body. So we need to eat all something, and government have to help us so that
Right.
people.
So a lot of these sicknesses can actually be prevented by the right nutrition.
Yes.
When you eat right and you're not deficient in any of these essential vitamins,
Yes.
a lot of these sicknesses can be prevented.
Yes.
Now, I just wanted to ask you one question.
Okay.
Seeing at the rate of inflation and the prices are increasing daily in the market, even personally, I kind of observe that cooking at home and buying food outside is almost at the same cost, because
almost.
normally it's usually cheaper to cook at home.
Yes.
But now it's almost the same thing. So do you have any advice for us, for the viewers? And is it about buying in bulk? How do we economize as much as possible in terms of food?
Okay, I always advise people that buying in bulk is very good because it will save you time and it will last for you for some time. But for example, the bag of rice now, our own rice, I was like, no need, don't say Nigerian rice. We don't have rice because how can Nigerian rice be 47,000 naira?
Wow.
Then foreign rice is 51,000. So we really need to help because people are dying and people are hungry out there.
Starving, right.
Even in house, some people are not eating 110 again. 110.
Yeah.
Some now is only 001, which is so
Some
bad.
is 00
And
half.
honestly, go to the hospital, see young children.
Right.
Honestly,
Right.
sometimes they will knock at the gate. Can I get something to give my children that they have not eaten since the whole day? So food is life because if you are not fasting and praying, that one is a different thing.
Yeah.
But if you have not eaten for the whole day, I think the person
Interesting.
needs to eat and eat a healthy thing.
Thank you
Government
so
needs to
much,
help us.
Chef Goodness.
Thank
and I
you,
also
my
love
chef.
the fact that you always give us balanced meals here. The
Yes.
proteins are covered, the carbohydrates, the vegetables, the fruit. You don't
Yeah.
you don't play with that.
Yes, I
you
don't play
make
with
sure you
it.
always give us fruits and vegetables with
Yes.
every meal.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
Chef
for
Goodness.
having
One more time, can you drop your social media handles for the viewers at home?
Okay, my social media handle on Instagram is chef_goodness. You can follow me on my Instagram.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So be sure to follow Chef Goodness at chef_goodness on Instagram to place orders via her DMs for any of these you have here, and she'll be more than glad to respond to you. Well, it's a wrap on the breakfast segment of the Weekend Show because I can't wait to go on a break and dive into this we have right here. But don't forget to follow our Weekend Show NG on all social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Like, share, comment, and tell us what's on your mind. Till next week when we come your way with more amazing recipes, always remember, eat slowly and eat in small portions. Stay tuned. Up next is Ira Adams with the sports segment on the Weekend Show. Don't go anywhere.